Welcome to China Truths. In this episode, we will bring you the following story. Year-end review, economic disillusionment and China's political uncertainty. Now, let's dive into the details. China Truths. Year-end review, economic disillusionment and China's political uncertainty. As the year transitions into the next, experts on Chinese political affairs review 2024 and provide insights for 2025. Chinese affairs expert Wang He stated that 2024 marked the disillusionment with the so-called economic miracle of China and the fantasy surrounding CCP's ability to revive the economy. He predicted intensified internal CCP struggles, potentially leading to major changes under mounting internal and external pressures in 2025. Wang Yi highlighted two unexpected developments in China's economy during 2024, which he called two major disillusionments. The first disillusionment is the collapse of the so-called economic growth miracle, and the second is the shattered illusion of the CCP's ability to save the economy, he explained. Wang noted that while 2023 was already economically dire for China, many entered 2024 with the hope that the CCP would introduce significant policies to rejuvenate the economy. However, 2024 proved the regime incapable of taking effective action. The measures announced, including those in late September, reflect policy posturing that is largely performative and impractical. By 2024, the CCP appears to be heading toward rapid collapse, akin to the Soviet Union's pre-dissolution economic crisis, he said. China's economic data for November 2024 showed continued declines. Consumption growth fell short of expectations, the real estate sector struggled, foreign investments dropped significantly, private investments remained weak, and the Producer Price Index, PPI, declined for 26 consecutive months. The National Bureau of Statistics reported that November's retail sales growth was 3%, the slowest in 3 months, far below the anticipated 4.6% and the 3.3% average growth rate of the first 3 quarters. The real estate market remained stagnant. In the first 11 months of 2024, nationwide real estate investments fell by 10.4% year-on-year. New commercial housing sales volume decreased by 14.3%, with sales value down by 19.2%. Unsold housing inventory increased by 12.1%. New housing starts plummeted by 23%, and completions dropped by 26.2%. Wang Yi added that following the 2008 global financial crisis, the CCP's $548 billion stimulus temporarily stabilized the economy but left behind excessive debt and overcapacity. Some had hoped for a similar massive stimulus this time. However, foreign investors have become increasingly skeptical of the CCP's capabilities, leading to capital outflows. Wang attributed the CCP's lack of policy maneuverability to 2 factors. International challenges. The CCP's hardline stance against the United States, especially with Donald Trump poised to return to the presidency, will likely escalate U.S.-China tensions. The U.S. may even revoke China's most favored nation trade status. Domestic leftward shift. Xi Jinping's shift towards state-led policies over private enterprises, characterized by state advancing, private retreating rhetoric, has stifled private economic activity. The inability to revive the Chinese economy stems from the CCP's ideological rigidity and policy stagnation, Wang concluded. On the domestic political front, Xi Jinping's faction, commonly referred to as the Xi clique, took key leadership roles after the 2022 20th National Party Congress. However, from July 2023 through 2024, several high-ranking officials, many personally promoted by Xi, were ousted. Speculation about Xi losing control over the military also gained traction. Wang stated that the most notable political trend in 2024 was the intensified purge within the Xi faction. By the CCP's 3rd plenum in July, the situation resembled an internal coup, with indications of Xi losing some power. Reports also suggest a fallout between Xi and his close ally Kai-chi, while Zhang Youxia appears to have consolidated control over military affairs. The removal of high-ranking officials like Qin Gang, Wei Fenghe, and Li Shangfu, as well as Central Military Commission member Miao Hua, signals unprecedented internal strife within the Xi faction, Wang said. Wang also noted that Xi's inability to stabilize his authority has far-reaching implications. He pointed out that Li Shanfu's fall was part of Xi's military purges, Qin Gang's removal resulted from infighting within the diplomatic system, and Miao Hua's dismissal reflects Xi's loss of military control. Wang predicted that 2025 would see continued economic deterioration, further straining the CCP's internal cohesion. The central question, he said, is whether Xi's faction will publicly fracture and whether members will openly rebel against Xi. Xi's health also remains a critical variable. If he encounters health problems, the Xi faction's members will likely pursue divergent paths, Wang said. The lack of a designated successor further complicates matters. If a major incident destabilizes Xi, the CCP's leadership structure could quickly unravel. Externally, Wang emphasized the impact of Donald Trump's upcoming return to the U.S. presidency. Trump's administration is expected to intensify the new Cold War with China, applying sustained pressure on the CCP. Wang highlighted Trump's previous stance of separating the CCP from the Chinese people as a significant ideological blow. Wang said, while the Biden administration sought to establish guardrails in U.S.-China relations, these overtures have been exploited by the CCP. A Trump administration will likely adopt a tougher stance, accelerating internal changes within the CCP. Reflecting on the CCP's vulnerabilities, Wang noted that while its political system operates behind closed doors, crises have been brewing beneath the surface. The combination of internal strife, public discontent, and external pressure could lead to a tipping point. 2025 may witness an unforeseen event that triggers dramatic political changes in China. Such an event may appear accidental but is, in essence, a manifestation of a divine mandate, or the heavens' will, Wang said.